Hey everyone, welcome back to Zelda Ocarina of Time, the third, 13.3. Fucking dumbass catching ghosts, the game.
Dude.
Yeah, no, like, you say the game's a breeze, and I can kind of agree, because it's kind of easy, but here's the thing I don't like about it. That makes it, like, it could be easy, but it's like... Okay. When I play a Final Fantasy game, or any RPG for that matter, the one thing that means more to me than anything else is experience. Okay? Because as you fight monsters, you get stronger.
Yeah.
And 13 has the same concept. You defeat monsters, you gain points, you get stronger. But they limit the number of monsters you're allowed to fight, so you can't cap out.
Oh, I did.
I mean, you can literally like save, shut off the game, reboot it, all enemies respawn.
You can go back 4 screens or what. You don't have to completely.
I guess, but then like I don't know.
I capped everything out every chapter.
Really?
Yeah, and then moved on. That's how I level grinded.
Yeah,
I
I guess.
guess.
But you don't need to. You don't have to, is what the game's telling you. The game's just like, no, you, like I said, skip this whole area. Go ahead. We want you to.
Lame.
And I'm like, the whole point of it is to power up. And then here's the other thing I don't like. So you know how they have different things, like, instead of, for the first, I don't know, 4 hours, you press the X button?
Oh, yeah.
That's all you do. You just press the X button, auto battle, auto battle, auto battle. Well, eventually they have you do, like, different classes and shit, and it actually makes a difference. It does matter, because then after a while, like, there's a monster that can't... You need, like, a saboteur in order to lower the defense, the magic defense in order to do damage, or you have to heal somebody because they're in danger, and those potions are slow as shit to use. And heal the whole goddamn party. But the thing that, like, really bugs me is, like, I have a strategy that I really enjoyed. I would get into a group of monsters. They were usually pretty somewhat powerful monsters that could usually do a lot of damage. So I would set up automatically to have a healer and 2 buffers who would buff the party up.
Yeah.
And they would buff them up with magic defense and attack, extra attack and whatever. Once they had all that, then I started doing, you know, like Ravenger and Commando in order to get the boosts up or whatever, which is a stupid thing altogether, the Ravenger and Booster thing. You agree, you're smiling, because you know how stupid the fucking thing is. And then, like, I get through the whole battle, I'm like, yeah, I did good. I beat all the monsters, no one died, I did good. 1 star.
Lame.
What, because I didn't beat it fast enough? Oh, I'm sorry! I thought this was a game in which I get to choose what I get to do, how I get to fight. Because I used a smart strategy that allowed me to, in order to keep everyone safe and keep the battle flow going, instead of getting a goddamn game over again, I decided to take the smart way out. And how do I get rewarded? By saying I'm a piece of shit who doesn't know how to play the game. You know what I mean? Like, how dare you? And then depending on how many stars you get, depends on how many experience you get. So if you don't do well against the battle, you don't get as many experience points.
That's true.
So they want you to play the game their way. Where they hand everything to you. Oh, we already made all the things. You don't have to make a custom set of characters on what, you know, we want them to do. We already pre-generated it for you when we made the class. And then, like, they'll make a class for you of, like, 3 people. You'll go through 1 battle, and then they'll be like, okay, we're switching all the characters.
We're switching all the fucking gear.
And you're like, well... Or I'll have a piece of equipment that benefits one character, but then we end the chapter and you don't see that character, so I can't take the equipment off of him to put it on somebody who actually needs it, who's actually battling. It's like... It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
It's a terrible...
And I didn't realize how much I hated it until I started playing it again. I hate it, dude.
I played through it once and I don't even remember anything because it's not memorable at all.
No.
It's really not. Why did it get 2 sequels?
I don't know.
The world's filled with idiots.
You only have 8 arrows left again, dude.
Now, see, there are 2 of these back to back. I think that was the one in the forest, and I was told there's one that was supposed to be near these fucking shrubs.
Yeah.
Or was it
well, one of our YouTube friends is playing 15. He just did a live stream, did it for an hour.
Oh, you fucking whore! God damn it! At least I know where he's at.
And he said he enjoyed it. He really liked it. I'm hearing some people really say that they like it and enjoy 15.
It was good.
But like,
or maybe they're morons.
Well, no, like what I don't like about it is I don't like how in 15 people are saying, "Oh, I love the battle. The battle system's amazing," and then you have an equal number of people saying the battle is the worst thing about it. And then somebody will say, well, oh, I love they're all guys and no girls in the party, and that your whole team is made up of guys. It's different. It's like a bromance. I'm like, okay. But then, like, come on! Fuck! But then half another people are saying, no, dude, this is awful. We hate the characters and we want this to change. It's like it's split right down the middle. Like, there's people who love certain sections and people who hate certain sections. And then there are people who love everything about the game, and then there's people who hate everything about the
You're
game.
always gonna get people like that.
Well, I know, but I've never
for
seen it
one-
so black and white before.
I miss the romance. We haven't had a romance since 10. We really haven't. I'm playing 9 and it's great because there's a lot of romantic stuff, and I miss that. So why the fuck do I want to watch a team of all dudes?
Well, and ever since 10, they all tried to do this weird sphere grid thing that's always, like, failed. Like, 13's sphere grid has failed.
It did.
Right?
10 is the only good time.
Right. They saw, hey, this worked, people enjoyed it. I loved it. That was one of my favorite things.
Now they're half-assing it.
Now they're half-assing it, yeah.
Do it right. Why don't you just do that
Although
again?
although I have to say, the one thing I didn't like about 10 sphere grid is if you had to double back to get something, it cost extra to get there, which kind of made it a bit grindy towards, like, if you wanted to go back and get something, you almost had to follow a strict order. But other than that, it was almost perfect. And you muddle it with things like 13's design, where it's like a roundy, squirrely cue, things with the occasional, like... You know what I'm talking about. You're laughing because you know. It's just... I can't get over it. I had to stop. I'm like, I can only handle this for... You know what I think? I know what it is. I know why you were able to get through 13 and have no problems. What? You know why? You took adequate breaks.
I did take adequate breaks.
You only had to handle it for short amounts of time.
You don't want to play that for 3 hours.
I played it for 3 hours straight.
No, you
I was driving myself
That's
crazy.
Make you want to kill yourself.
Oh.
I always take breaks and then I'd come back to it, and I mean, I had all the time in the world.
Oh.
This fucking one really sucks. He's gonna appear across the river. I know it.
You know what it does though? Me playing 13 makes me really want to play 10 again.
Really?
Yeah. Just because.
Now I'm stuck.
You are stuck.
God damn it, opponent.
There you go.
You can either appear across the river, which is damn near impossible, or I had him show up right next to the tree.
Yeah.
There's only 2 more. It's this spot and the spot where he didn't show up before, and now I'm fucking discouraged.
Yeah. I'm playing some of my games that I'm going to be playing after Kingdom Hearts, just to get a kind of a feel for them, you know. And I realized I'm pretty much just done with the one. I'm just going to bring up a map so that I don't get lost and I don't miss anything, and I'm just going to, you know, I'll have that map up and running here on the table so that I know exactly where I need to go.
Just run back over here.
It's one of those things where there's just a lot of secret areas that you can miss. I haven't even found, like, all of... I'm like 99.1% of the map is done. So I'm like, that's good enough for me. You know what I mean? I don't need stupid color coding map thing that we had to deal with Symphony of the Night. I'm not dealing with that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get it as close as I can.
You gotta color it in.
Yeah.
You gotta color it. For the love of Christ. Will you just fucking pop out of here?
Yeah. This is becoming quite a...
There's the 2 hardest spots are the last 2.
Yeah. Are you on the last 2?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Good.
I gotta catch 1 more in this bottle, then renew it, and then go out and catch the
One
final
more.
fucking
Yeah, the final one.
God fucking damn it.
What is it? And you said this gives us a good reward. What is it?
The 4th empty bottle.
Oh,
So
wow.
you want to do it.
Yes.
This is the last
Oh,
empty
my goodness,
bottle.
yes,
It's
we
gonna
want-
help you in your dungeons.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
going to a dungeon. Fucking whore. Like I said,
All this for an empty bottle, though. Like,
it's worth it. I mean, I did it without
Oh,
it. As a
jeez.
kid, and obviously beat the game.
yeah, but couldn't this guy have a cheaper alternative? Like, can't we just give you 500 rupees for an empty bottle?
He pays us 50 every time.
Yeah.
Too bad we always cap out at 500. Like, for the love of fucking... I know he's there. I know for a fact. There's a spot here. So
It's just not popping
you
up.
gotta run it just
Because, I mean, he makes a little noise, and you can see him pretty well enough when he does pop up. But we're just not seeing him pop up. And you're right, we caught him in the day. It doesn't matter whether it's dark or day, you know? He just doesn't want to appear.
yeah.
I mean, it's not like he even appeared once and we were like, oh, okay, we missed him.
He just didn't show up at all. He did not show up at all. It's fucking stupid. I have to get it. I have to. Huh?
It's just something you have to do.
Why are you being a bitch?
How come in Final Fantasy 13? I'm sorry. How come in Final Fantasy 13 you get all the characters?
There you are, you dumb bitch, and then you ran in the fucking wall. You fuck you.
How come in 13 you get all your characters at once except for one character? just one. I like how in different games, like as you progress through the story, you gain new allies and stuff, right? But why did they choose to make like you get all of them except for one?
I don't remember which one you got.
She's the black-haired girl that does magic.
That does magic.
I don't know. She has like a staff or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like when Final Fantasy games, span out when you get who. But yeah, I guess you're right. You kind
They kind of muddle everybody
all
into
of
one.
them, and then you got her way later.
Way late. Like I've never encountered her. Like I've never actually like you see her in cutscenes and stuff, but you never actually encounter her. I've yet to do that. The farthest I've ever gotten in the game is like lightnings, Aeon, Spirit, Summon, whatever you want to call it. The horse.
The fucking Odin.
Yeah, Odin. Yeah, that's the farthest I've ever gotten in the game ever.
This is so goddamn.
And replaying it, I just got the Shiva sisters. That's where I'm at. And I'm just like I hate everything.
Please.
I think that's the worst part about it. Maybe is this damn summons.
I hate this.
Because trying to do that stupid little dance in order to make the summons wet themselves is just kind of dumb as shit.
It is.
Because there's no other way to explain it. That's what it is. You're putting on a little dance. They don't want to be damaged. They don't want to have you like attack them and actually play an actual fight. They just want you to. Oh, we like it when you do this. We really like it if you do this, though.
He's lame.
You'll make us really happy if you do this. And it's like, oh, yeah, I'm doing it.
Popped up once and he ran right in the wall. God damn it! It's easier if you run right by there. I feel like.
He only popped up for just a tiny little bit, right? Like you slammed into that wall and there he was.
Yeah, it's awful. This is fucking awful.
Well, is this something that we can like?
No. I'm in the middle of this quest. I got 2 more.
I just mean this guy in particular.
Yeah, then I go get the other hard-ass motherfucker.
No, you can do the other hard ass. I'm saying this guy right here on the riverbank. Is there any way we can do it off screen? Okay. Well, either way, next time, guys. Whatever we're gonna do.
I need to watch a video.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully,
there.
we'll be able to catch the little fucker next time. All right, we'll see you guys then.